what we will do is here the output of the modulated signal, the output of modulated signal will be given to input for demodulation. Will be given to input for demodulation. Then that modulated signal will taken as input for demodulation. Then that will be given to or passed through demodulated signal. So again, what now tell me what is the input for demodulation signal? Modulated signal. So that the input for demodulated signal is high frequency or low frequency? High frequency or low frequency? Listen carefully. What I am telling, we need to
High frequency, sir.
Ma?
High frequency.
Ah, very good. Good girl. Okay. They are given as high frequency. Okay. That is high frequency. But what is the demodulated output? Low frequency or high frequency? Demodulated
Low
output.
frequency, sir.
Okay. Required signal is low frequency only. Am I right? Because
Yes, sir.
source signal is low frequency. Source signal is low frequency. The required signal is also low frequency. The where we can get the required signal at the demodulation. Okay. So the demodulation input is modulated signal. So that modulated signal is high frequency signal. So the input for demodulation is high frequency signal. That high frequency signal which is processed to the demodulation will get the output as demodulated signal. The demodulated signal is low frequency signal. So that the output of the demodulation is same as that of the source signal. Same as that of the source signal in terms of frequency or amplitude. It will get the same value. It will get the same value. That is represented as demodulation. Okay. So if there is a conversation between you and me. There is a conversation between you and me. Now I want to transmit the information for you is voice information. Basically, at here, from my side, the signal is low frequency. Basically, the signal is low frequency. Okay. So between you and me, what we will do is modulation. Between you and me, what we'll done is modulation. Before reaching you, you take the input as high frequency signal. Okay. But end of your system would receive as low frequency. So మీరు నా దగ్గర ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అంతా మీరు వింటున్నారు అంటే అక్కడ మీరు వింటున్నది డిమోడ్యులేషన్ అవుట్పుట్, నాట్ మోడ్యులేషన్ అవుట్పుట్. ఓకేనా? బట్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద నీడ్ ఆఫ్ ద మోడ్యులేషన్ మీన్స్ దేర్ ఈస్ ఏ నీడ్ టు ప్రాపగేట్ ద ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ బిట్వీన్ యూ అండ్ మీ. నౌ అండర్స్టూడ్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ వాట్ ఐ యామ్ టెల్లింగ్? ధనుష్య D6. Dhanushya.
Sir.
Understand?
Yes, sir.
What else can tell me? What is the difference between modulation and demodulation? Modulation means converted signal. Respond. Modulation means
Converted signal.
Demodulation means reconverted signal. Demodulation means reconverted signal. So reconverted signal means that is actual signal. So converted signal is high frequency, reconverted is low frequency. Okay, that is called as detection. That is called as a detection. Or demodulation or demodulation. Okay,
Modulation.
so now we are going to use one of the method for detecting the amplitude modulated wave. Remember, I am not using modulating. We are using the modulated wave for the purpose of demodulating that modulated signal I'm using one of the name method. That method it is called as, that is envelope detector. That will be called as a envelope detector. Okay, this is the basic method we are using for detecting the amplitude modulated wave. The amplitude modulated wave. Now see, this is the circuit diagram for AM detector. This is a circuit diagram for AM detector. Okay, so AM detector means amplitude modulation detector or demodulation of AM wave. So the method for demodulation of AM wave is envelope detector. Only one method we have. Okay, but generation how many methods? Generation how
sir.
two methods. Square law modulator, switching modulator. Demodulation how many methods we have?
One method, sir.
One method. Where? In AM. In that name is called as demodulation method. Name will be called as a read out. Read out this. That name is called as a
Envelope
envelope detector. That name will be called as a
detector.
envelope detector. This is the circuit diagram. It shows, it represents the envelope detector. Envelope detector. Okay. So
Detect-
this is what is the input? This is the input for demolition. What is this? Input is, what is this? Read out. AM signal. This is a చదవండి మనం చెప్పినప్పుడు చదవండి మీకు అర్థం అవుతుంది నాకు అర్థం అవ్వాలి
Sir.
కదా. This what is this? Read out.
AM signal.
AM signal.
AM signal, sir.
ఎప్పుడైనా సబ్జెక్ట్
Ambit-
ఎప్పుడు అర్థం అవుతుందంటే మీ మధ్య నా మధ్య కాన్వర్జేషన్ జరిగినప్పుడు అర్థం అవుతుంది. ఏదో సినిమా కథలాగా వినకూడదు. AM signal. This is, yeah, what I am telling, the input for the demodulation is modulated signal. Am I right? Modulated signal. So AM signal means amplitude modulated signal. This is a this is input for demodulation, but it is high frequency or low frequency. This
High
one.
frequency, sir.
Huh?
High frequency. High frequency.
Very good. There is a high frequency. Okay. Now the input for the detector is what? Output of the amplitude modulated wave. AM signal ఏంటి? Amplitude modulated signal. Are you clear? Say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
అక్కడ ఏమి ఇచ్చేవాళ్ళని? M of t, C of t ఇచ్చేవాళ్ళని ఇన్పుట్స్. ఎక్కడ? In case of square law modulator and switching modulator. But what is the input here? AM signal. Here input is a AM signal. So that this is a high frequency signal. That AM signal which is given to input for envelope detector. Given to input for the envelope detector. Okay. So that the envelope detector is, listen carefully, the statement is, the envelope detector is simple and highly effective device. The circuit, how we can say simple means, what we have here, RS resistance is there, diode is there, capacitance is there. Okay, coupling capacitance is not required actually, but load resistance is there. Okay, input signal, source resistance, diode, capacitance, and load resistance. Okay, the circuit is very simple here. The circuit is very simple. Okay, so now the envelope detector is simple, but its effective is very high. Why you can say the effective is very high means, it is by using the envelope detector, there is a possibility to detect the multiple number of amplitude levels into the actual signal. Because in the modulated signal, multiple number of amplitudes we have. But at the destination we receive the signal is message signal. Message signal, that is the low frequency signal. So that envelope detector is simple. Envelope detector is simple and it is highly effective device. So that this envelope detector is well suited for demodulation of amplitude modulated wave. well suited for demodulate the amplitude modulated wave. Okay. So in such a case, the carrier frequency is large. The carrier frequency is large compared with the modulated signal bandwidth. The carrier, in case, the carrier frequency, listen, okay, the frequency of the carrier is compared with the bandwidth of the modulated signal. The bandwidth means upper sideband minus lower sideband. We'll get the bandwidth. But the carrier frequency means the carrier signal contains how much frequency, that is represented as the carrier frequency. Okay, so that in the amplitude modulated wave, the carrier frequency is large compared with the modulated signal bandwidth. For such a condition, the percentage modulation is less than 100%. The percentage modulation is less than 100%, so that there is a possibility to get to modulate the signal by using the analog detector. That is one point. Then the output, the analog detector, or in the analog detector, the output follows the envelope of the modulated signal. In the analog detector, the output follows the envelope of the modulated signal. Now this is AM wave. This wave is given as input here. This is positive envelope. This is represented as negative envelope. Listen carefully. This is positive envelope. This is negative envelope. The output of the envelope detector follows envelope of the modulated signal. Okay. Now this entire output of the envelope modulated signal depends upon the capacitor. Whenever the capacitor charges, it is in on position. Whenever the capacitor is discharges, it is zero. Okay. Whenever the capacitor charges, the positive portion of the modulated signal will appear at the load resistance. Whenever the capacitor is discharges, simply the diode is switched off, that is reverse bias. The positive circuit does not process flows through in this direction, so that the entire positive information is zero, only appears the negative information. So that whenever the capacitor charges, it will get the output as positive envelope. Whenever the capacitor discharges, it will get the negative envelope. Okay, so that see here, this is the circuit diagram. This circuit diagram consists of diode. This is the diode. Then capacitor. Then capacitor. And here we are considering as a filter. Otherwise, simply we can consider as resistance, capacitance, filter. Resistance, capacitance, filter. Okay. So this envelope detector now this envelope detector consisting of diode, and resistance capacitor filter. This circuit is also known as diode detector. Remember, the envelope detector can also be called as diode detector because we are using here as the diode as non-needed element. non-linear element, so that this circuit is also known as diode detector. Diode detector. That is one point. The next point is in the positive half cycle. This is the positive half cycle. This is the positive half cycle, or this is the positive analog. In the positive half cycle of the AM signal, this is the AM signal, amplitude modulated signal. In the positive half cycle of the AM signal, the diode conducts. Already I told you, the diode conducts means what? It is going to active position. Active position means it is on or off. Active position means it is on or off.
On, sir.
On. Then it is a forward bias or reverse bias. Huh?
Forward bias,
sir.
sir.
Forward bias. Okay. Forward bias means current flows in this direction or not. It is a forward bias. It is on means the whatever the input we are applying in this direction, that will be goes to through this direction or reverse direction. On means it is flows in this direction. But what I am telling, from the total portion of the amplitude modulated signal, I am considering as only the positive half cycle. Only the positive half cycle. Okay. So in the positive half cycle of the AM signal, or for the positive half cycle of the AM signal, the diode conducts. The diode is conducts. That means it is forward bias. Then the current flows through this particular resistance, that is source resistance. Okay, because the AM signal is source signal for demodulation. Input is a source signal. Maybe it is high frequency signal, but it is input for demodulation. So that what happens? This is a source signal only for analog detector. So for positive half cycle of this particular AM signal, the diode conducts so that the current flows through this particular resistance. Whereas in the negative half cycle, the diode does not conduct. That is reverse bias, so that no current flows through this resistance. Okay. Finally, what it will get the result? Only positive half cycle will appear. Am I right or not? చెప్పండి ఇక్కడ పాజిటివ్ హాఫ్ సైకిల్ అప్లై చేసినప్పుడు కరెంట్ ఫ్లో అవుతుంది కాబట్టి పాజిటివ్ అవుట్పుట్ వస్తుంది. సో నేను ఏం చెప్తున్నాను, whenever we are applying as a negative half cycle, the current does not flows. That means what is the output? జీరో. ఇక్కడ నుంచి సిగ్నల్ ఇటు ముందుకు పాస్ కావట్లేదు అంటే మీనింగ్ ఏంటి? జీరో. సో ఫైనల్లీ వాట్ యు విల్ గెట్ ద అవుట్పుట్? ఓన్లీ ద positive half cycle will appears at the output of this particular analog detector. Okay, so for that purpose what we will do is, okay, the RC responses only for the positive half cycle of the AM wave. This is the positive half cycle of the AM wave. This is the positive half cycle of the AM wave. Okay, so that the diode is forward bias and the capacitor charges rapidly. This is the capacitor discharging and capacitor charging. Okay, so whenever this is a positive, then the diode is forward bias and that the capacitor C charges rapidly to the peak value of the input signal. This is the input signal up to this peak value. So whenever it will reaches its peak value, then it will charges up to this particular point. Okay, so whenever the input signal which falls below this value, the capacitor discharges slowly. Okay. See what I am telling once again. I remember. Okay. If it is now some peak value, whenever the current flows through in this direction, okay, the diode is conducts so that it is on forward bias. So the signal is passes like this. So whenever the signal is passes like this means when up to this particular positive half cycle reaches up to this particular peak value, up to that the capacitor is charges. Up to that the capacitor is charges. Whenever the capacitor is the peak value is decreases slowly, then the capacitor is starts discharging also. The capacitor is charging discharges. Okay. When the input signal falls below this particular value, the capacitor is automatically the diode becomes reverse bias. Whenever the diode becomes reverse bias, the capacitor discharges slowly through this particular load resistance RL. Through this particular load resistance RL. Okay. So whenever it will discharge slowly through this particular resistance RL, the discharging process is conducts until to get the next positive cycle. Until to get the next positive cycle. Okay. So whenever it will get the next positive cycle, again the capacitor is charges. Again the capacitor is charges. So that when the input signal becomes greater than the voltage across the capacitance. Once again, I'm telling you, when the input signal becomes greater than the voltage across the capacitance, the diode again conducts and the process is repeated. The process is charging of the capacitance and discharging of the capacitance. Okay. So in this diagram, how the capacitor will be charges and discharges means, okay. So we have assumed that, okay, the AM wave is applied to the envelope detector. This is the AM wave is applied to the envelope detector is supplied by a voltage source at the internal impedance is RS. Internal impedance is RS. For that, to rapidly charge the capacitor up to this particular peak value, the input signal, what happens means it's charging the time constant up to RS into C. The time constant is RS into C. Already you have studied, I think, in PDC. The time constant means tau. Tau equal to the product of RC. Okay. Whenever it will charges, okay, it will maintain as the time constant value is RS into C. It must be less or the short when compared to the carrier period frequency, that is 1 by FC. 1 by FC. Okay. Then that value is this one. Then that value is this one. See, yellow indication. Okay. That is RS into C is very much less than 1 by FC. 1 by FC. Once again, I'm telling you. So RSC is the time constant. RSC is the time constant. Okay. So the charging time constant RSC must be less. This value is must be less when compared to